I didn't see this before. An unusual electrical device. I'm unfamiliar with its function, but I can tell that there is a piece of equipment missing, like the lever and the compass would both go in there. No. Okay, well, at least the lever. I think it will work now. Okay. This sound. Do my ears deceive me? Is that a piano melody? I must see Kaufman at once. Not to state the obvious, but it sounds as if someone is still down there, playing the piano of all things. But how is that even remotely possible? Wait, where am I picking up this sound from? I do not know, but this means something important to us. It means there is another entrance to the underground tunnel, and that we must find it. But we have run out of leads. You did not find anything of use in the archive, and Professor Wright continues to mutter incoherently about childhood memories. You must hypnotize the professor, my noble friend. We are running out of options. This might be the only way to find the answers we seek. Look at the candle. Fix your eyes upon it. Your body is as light as a feather. Everything around you fades. You are entering a dark, endless void. Listen to my voice. Where are you? A great number of trees surround me. The sun is setting soon. I can go north and west. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Actually, I had glanced over the achievements before, because I wanted to see if there was one that was ridiculously difficult that I wouldn't want to come back and redo. So let me just open up my achievement guide to do this, because I don't want to do this again. Like, last time I had to actually went back and completed it 100%, season 1, and that was a pain. Go elsewhere. I stand among tall trees. They stare at me silently. They have found me guilty. I do not wish to stay here. Tell me where you are. Go back. Go back. Go back. I can go north and west. And now I can go west. Yeah, go west. I am on the beach. There's a huge rock here. Many birds circle the sky overhead. To the north I see the shore. To the west there is a person. Go west. As soon as I approach, the figure darts between the rocks as though it were frightened of me. Go back. Go north. I stand beside the shore. The water wets my shoes, and all around me lie the wrecks of ships. To the north, something floats in the water. To the east, I can see the edge of the forest. Go north. A body floats in the water. I will not look upon its face. Go back. Go east. I stand beside a waterfall. It is not water that falls, but mud and rock from a great height. They fall and fall into a bottomless abyss. Behind the waterfall, to the east, lies a tunnel. To the west, I see the edge of the forest. Go east. I am in a dark tunnel. Oscar is here as well. He is upset. He yells at me. He begs me to stop. The tunnel divides into many passages. I can go north, south, and west. Go south. The passage ends here. An empty cave, a big round hole in the wall. Behind it, I can hear the sea. Go back. And then I believe I go north. I'm in a large open space with a piano. Something stands next to the piano. I can't see it clearly. Its face. The tunnel stretches into the dark. It is a very small room. In the center lies a deep pit. A ladder goes down. It is so dark. Down there it lies. It waits. I will not continue. I must go back. Go down the ladder. I cannot. I can hear it with me. Its breath. Dear God, I must flee. You must continue. It waits for me. It waits down there. I have gone down the ladder. I cannot see. It is pitch dark. I can feel its breath. It is here. It is with me. Enough. We went too far, my friend. You are right. I did not think you would react this way. Oh, achievement got! Master of Hypnotism. You did well by stopping the trance, Kaufman. I think it would be best if we leave it for today. Let us return to the inn. Oh, you're not gonna see this dude the next day. Reflect tonight on what we have witnessed here. Tomorrow, let's discuss the next steps in our investigation. January 21st, 1893. Come in. Kaufman, are you alright? Worry not, Wakefield. I am just feeling a little bit feeble. It must be all this cold and humidity. Nothing serious. I would like to know your opinion about what we heard during yesterday's session. Do you remember anything that could help us in our search? The man shouting at Professor Wright. Professor Wright mentioned a man that shouted at him near the entrance to the tunnel, begging him not to continue. I cannot remember his name. Me neither, bro. Very good. It was Oscar. We should attempt to find him. He may know something about Professor Wright's fears. If we can find this man, I am sure we will shed some light upon the mystery. Why don't you go to the village and try to find out something about Oscar? My apologies, but I must stay here and recover my strength. We got a new spot to discover. The Fisherman's Lodge. Let me look around first. I can apparently talk to this window. Here's another door. Ashore. Some abandoned wooden planks. Perhaps they are here for the repair of local fishing boats. Oh, my compass is still moving. An old rotting boat rests on the shore. The name Providence is written on the side. Oh, I don't want to go too far before I've spoken to the locals. I actually want to check on Professor Wright, but maybe I shouldn't do that just yet. You know what? I'm gonna indulge my curiosity and check on him. Oh, I can't. I can only go to the Wickport Inn. Yeah, alright, fine. You cannot cross the sea. Merely by standing. Good morning. Let me drink in peace. Are you a ship captain? Why? What's it to you? Do I look like a captain? Because of your hands, calloused by years of knotting rope and reeling in line. Any fisherman's hands like these. Because of the hat you are wearing. Ha! A hat don't make a captain, townie. You can buy a hat like this in any flea market in England. Because of your coarse skin. I feel like that's something any fisherman would also have. Because of your coarse skin, weathered by years of salt and wind. You met many folk in Wickport yet? It's common enough round these parts. Because of the 3 earrings you are wearing. You have double the 3 capes. Is that right? Indeed I have. Good Hope, Lewin, and Horn. Therefore I hold the right to stand before kings and to piss against the wind. If I dies in the sea, these 3 rings'll pay my wake. But no, that'll not happen now. Do you mean you will not set sail again? I love the sea more than anything. It is my passion, my freedom, and my life. But there are many things about him that we do not know. There are far from the coast, in the deep dark, things we are still unprepared to behold. Believe me, those things await deep down. Have you seen any of those things? No, but you may have heard one or two of the stories the fishermen tell about things seen out there. It is naught but tales for young uns, mere superstition from men too cowardly to face the dark. Any good seaman knows that, in the strong wind, a stretched rope can shake and sing. I myself have mistaken such keening for the wail of a child. But there was one time it was nothing of the sort. Then the sea howled. It was not thunder, not a strong wave clashing with my ship. No, it was like a voice. It spoke to me in a language I cannot describe, a sound muttered by a living something, a call unlike anything I had ever heard before, and I understood. What did you understand? I understood there was no more freedom for me, that the sea now had other lords, and whoever they were, I did not know they would not share it. What happened then? As I navigated back to shore, I lost control of my ship in a great storm. The rocks of the cliffs did the rest. I do not know where the remains of my dear Augustine ended up, with the passing of years and tides. I looked for them once, for many moons, but all I found was this bar in the bottom of an empty glass. I never returned to the shore since. May she forgive me. Now leave me be. I'll leave you alone. I will leave you alone to your thoughts. You have the gratitude of me and my whiskey. All that blathering worked up a right sore thirst. And staring at the water. An old poster of a local traditional sport. Old pictures of the village's inhabitants. The wheel taken from the helm of a ship, perhaps a trinket from the owner's days as a ship's helmsman. This lady is dressed rather elegantly for someone who came to drink in a place like this. What are you trying to imply, huh? Those two fishermen have just given me a suspicious look. Good morning. You want a drink? What is with that man on the corner? Fred? You can ignore him. He's a sad, lonely drunk. Do you know a man called Oscar? You mean Father Oscar? You can find him in the church, when he's not in here. Oh, it's right outside. Have you ever met Professor Wright? The professor? Sure. Saw him every other day as a young'un, always involved in the village. He was a laddie-da all right, but folks respected him. He got stuck in. Didn't last, though. Shut himself away, started getting visitors from out of town. He stopped coming to the village eventually. Last I heard, he'd gone crazy. None of us knows for sure, though. Been years since I saw him. I will leave you to your work. Godspeed. Bottles of rum, dark beer, and a couple of taps of pale ale. Excuse me, are you spying on me? I'm sorry, I did not mean to. You are not right. You are not from these parts, are you? No, I am just passing through. Are you all right? Yes. Could you do me a favor? For a long time, I have wanted to visit the tomb of my lover, but I cannot leave the house due to my illness. Could you please leave these flowers there? No one in this village will do the service for me. That's a little weird. All right, where is that place? Oh, you could not know how grateful I am. Again, it's weird that no one else in the village has done so. You're a good, kind person. You can go to the graveyard through that path right there. The name you need to look for is Carter. Graveyard. Why were you spying on me? Oh, do not put it like that. It sounds so terrible. I just watch folk passing by. I cannot leave the house, so I spend my days at the window. It is awful interesting. You learn a lot about people this way, you know. Really? What can you tell me about myself? I have only observed you for a while, but I can tell you are on an important mission looking for someone dear. There is worry over your shoulders and a long way ahead of you. Well, that was remarkable. I'm frankly astonished. Let me see. What can you tell me about the barmaid? Ava is a woman with a strong character. Once I saw her kick out a group of drunk sailors from the pub without a doubt. She is in a bad mood lately because business is not what it used to be. She will not leave the village, though, as did the others. Let me see. What can you tell me about Captain Morville? Poor Fred is always drunk. In the old times, when he was out sailing, he had long walks on the beach and looked happy. But now rare is the occasion when he gives a quick glance at the coast. He has lost all hope. What can you tell me about Father Oscar? He is a man who has lost his purpose. I see him walking aimlessly in the morning and evening, nervous and doubtful. I should go. Thanks for everything. Have a good day. Snow all but covers the window. Evidently, no one has been here to clear it in a very long time. It is too frosted over to see inside. This is the door of the Church of Wickport. It is closed. Alright. This old ship is completely wrecked. Could it be Captain Morville's ship? I forgot what the name was. But it was a nice name, I remember that. Far in the distance I can see a lonely tree bent by the sea wind. Wait, was there definitely nothing I can take from this ship? Because that looks clickable. An old rusty bronze bell, typical of a seafaring vessel. It is engraved with the name Augustine. Aha! I knew it. Someone may be able to tell me more about it. It's Captain Morville's ship. It's like right here, though. Didn't he say he went looking for it? He must not have looked very hard. I'll give it to him anyway. What was the path that this person said I can go through? Not this one. Or maybe it is this one. Oh no, this is the path I came from. Well, whatever. Either way, it'll lead back to the map. Here, Captain. Here's your bell. Why, that bell is from Augustine! My Augustine, where on earth did you find it? I found it on the beach near the shipwreck. I thought I would never see it again. I would clean it and make it shine anew. Wickport Beach? Our beach? Why, I must go. I must go straight away. Oh, to be reunited with my poor Augustine. What will remain of her? No, I dare not go. Oh, but I must. Good day to you, sir. I'm gonna follow you, because in the last season, if you follow the nurse immediately after making her happy and right before she killed herself, you get a little scene of her mentioning God or something. I don't remember. There he is. Neither the cracks in your hull nor your flaking paint, none of it matters. You are beautiful as ever, Augustine. Today we will watch the sun set together. Good sir, I cannot put into words what a great service you have rendered this drunken knave. Just as you, stranger, have brought me to my lost treasure, may this old sailor's spyglass, in whatever way it can, help light the way to yours. Take it. It is a gift from the heart. Cool. An old telescope. It has been rusted by the salt water, but it is still in good condition. Let me read this too. A beautiful bouquet of wildflowers. I hope he doesn't kill himself, because that kind of bummed me out a little bit with the nun. Should I go look now? No, he's still here. Okay. No, I'm glad. Good. Guess I'll go to the graveyard now.